Okay, guys, one important update I want to give you. See, because of this technical issues, logging issues, links we are giving you, okay, all the problems we have solved today. Today by 2 o'clock, today by 2 o'clock, all you people, log into Skillrary application. I think you know that Skillrary application. In the Skillrary application, your courses, your manual course, active course, all the courses, batch course, everything will be assigned. Everything will be assigned. Okay, so you can see that one. You can see that one. If at all, if any course is not assigned, means if the course is not assigned, today itself you have to clarify. Today itself. So after 2 o'clock, if you didn't get the links, open the Skillrary after 2 o'clock and check your batches and all, batch code and all will be there. So from Monday, we know you don't need to wait for links and all. We won't give any links. Are you speaking anything? Yes, I'm speaking, right? Am I audible?
Sir.
Okay. That's it. Okay. So from Monday we don't need to give you any links and all. On time you have to. Everyone be on mute. Okay. So from Monday on time, everyone are going to. Your voice is breaking. 1 second. Am I audible now clearly? Am I audible? Okay, okay. Now it's fine. Now it's fine. See, today after 2 o'clock, everyone check your Skillrary application after 2 o'clock. Your complete courses will be assigned. Your complete courses, everything will be assigned. Okay. From Monday onwards, we won't give you any links and all. From Monday onwards, you log into Skillrary. In Skillrary, by default, your courses, if you open, automatically class will start. Every class. Okay. As of now, manual testing and aptitude classes are going to be assigned in the Skillrary. Are going to be put in the Skillrary. Okay, you don't need to wait for the class. You don't need to wait for the links. Which link you have to open and which link you have to attend. All these problems were solved today. Okay, from Monday today, you will in Skillrary application, you will get all the links, and from Monday you are going to attend from that links only. Okay, everyone put on mute. I don't know how you people are unmuting. Generally, it won't happen. Everyone put on mute. Okay, next. So we all know SDLC. We all have learned SDLC. Okay, in SDLC, one of the model is spiral model, which we are going to learn in SDLC. One of the model is spiral model, which we are going to learn in SDLC. Okay. Now, all the people know that who will give requirement? Customer will give requirement, and BA will collect requirement. Okay. Customer will give the requirement, BA will collect the requirement. Up to here, it's clear. Spiral model means what, you know? Spiral model means what, you know? Okay. Customer given requirement like there is an application called Gmail. There is an application called Gmail. Under Gmail, Compose module is okay. Forget about Gmail. There is an application, some random application. There is an application. This application contains module A, module B, module C. This application contains module A, module B, module C. These are called modules. There are 3 modules in the application. Okay. Spiral model means developing application module by module and delivering to the customer is called spiral model. Okay, developing application. Maybe your network issue, right? Because other people can able to hear it seems. Okay, you log out and log in once. Okay, developing an application module by module and delivering to the customer means first we are going to develop the module A. Okay, we are going to develop a module A. We will deliver to the customer. Then we are going to develop module B. We will deliver to the customer. Then we are going to develop module C and we will deliver to the customer. So this is how application will be developed. How sir? For example, see. Okay, first phase of SDLC is requirement collection. Next, feasibility study will be there. Sir, laptop users are not able to hear you using Wi-Fi. How come? Log in your phone also, log in your laptop also. Okay. Feasibility study will be there. Then coding will be there. Then testing will be there. Okay. Here design will be there. Wait 1 second. Here requirement will be there. Requirement is the first phase. After that, feasibility study, then design, then coding, then testing. Okay. Change your settings to computer audio. Yes, everyone have to do that. Okay. Now see. First, imagine this is 3 months of application, 3 months of project. This application is 3 months of project and contains 3 modules. We will take first month. We have to take first module, right? Module A. We'll take first module. Requirement of A. We will take only 1 module. Okay. Only for that module, we are going to design of A. Only for that module, we are going to write coding of A. And only for that module, we are going to test and we are going to deliver to the customer. Testing of A. Understood? Okay. So first module is completed. 1 iteration is completed first month. Second month, we will take requirement of B. Only for B module, we are going to design of B. Okay. Only for the B module, we are going to write coding of B. Okay. Next, tell me testing. when comes to testing, we have to test A module plus B module. Combiningly, we have to test A module plus B module. Combiningly, we have to test. Understood? Everyone understood? Now see, when it comes to testing, combining the integration, see, until or unless two modules. See, partially customer can use the application before only. Partially. Okay, now see. Everyone see. See, there is three modules. Okay, A, B, and C in one application. Okay. First they have taken requirement of A. Can you see requirement of A they have taken? They'll design only A. Then they have done coding only for A. And they have done testing only for A. And they deliver to the customer. After that, imagine 3 months of project. Out of 3 months of project, first month they have taken one module. Second month, again they have taken requirement of B. They have designed for B. They have done coding for B. But when it comes to testing, A plus B they did. When it comes to testing, A plus B did. Because combiningly, application when you are testing all the modules together, it will be there. That's why combiningly we have to test. Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
This is called spiral model, developing application module by module and delivering to the customer. It's called spiral model.
Please repeat.
Array, don't unmute. Everyone put in mute and start typing over there. Sir, why we check both A and B model? We already delivered to customer now. See, we deliver to the customer one module, but again we have to deliver along with one more module. At that time we have, see, for example, you delivered Compose, Inbox, two modules. Okay, after that send items came, again you have to include Compose, Inbox, send items. Then only you can test the send items. They can write the code only for send items, but when it comes to testing, if you want to test the send items, first you have to compose. So compose, inbox, send items, combiningly again you have to test. Everyone understood? Sir, does this place come after designing? See, if you observe SDLC, same SDLC, requirement collection is there. And truly speaking, feasibility study is also there in the middle. Feasibility study, after feasibility study only we came to know that project is doable. Then we have done designing, then we have done coding, then we have done testing. After testing, again installation is also there. Installation is there, maintenance is there, everything is there. But to make you to understand in spiral model, we have done these things. Okay, sir, why we have to do both testing together? And that's what I'm telling you, right? Modules might be dependent on each other. Modules might be dependent. When it comes to testing, all the modules together you have to test. All the modules together you have to test. What is module, sir? Array. This one in SDLC concept I have said. Application contains modules, modules contains components. Gmail is an application. It contains Compose, Inbox, Send items. All those are modules. Again, Compose contains send button, smiley, attachment. Those are components. If you are absent for SDLC class, then I can't do anything. Everyone understood? I'll take one more example. Okay. First you copy this. You copy whatever I have written. You copy whatever I have written. I'll tell you the diagram. I'll show you the diagram. You write. In this model, why can't we do 3 modules at a time? You can do like what is there in that. I'm telling that spiral model. module by module. That is one of the old model that is. Right now, currently, I think market, no one is using this model. Copy this one. No, we will deliver the application module by module to the customer. Finally, we will deliver complete application. One by one. Okay. See, Excel sheet. Array, stop copying. I'll tell you one more example. See, there are Excel. Imagine this is an Excel sheet. Okay, Excel sheet contains cells. Those are called cells. Every block is a cell. Okay, and Excel sheet, you can do arithmetic operations. Obviously, you can do plus, minus, everything, all arithmetic operations. And every cell is dependent on each other. Means if you type, for example, if you type 1 here and you just drag the mouse, automatically 2, 3, 4, all those things will come. Automatically it will come. Okay, you don't need to enter. So every cell is dependent on each other. Okay. So now see, cells is one module, arithmetic operators is one module, dependency is one module. Okay. At that point of time, first month we will develop only cells. We will develop only cells. And we will deliver to the customer. Now, customer, they can't do any arithmetic operations and all, but at least partially they can enter values. Yes or no?
Yes.
Why? Okay, yes. Why means yes. Okay, so that means customer can use the application in the early stages. Partially, at least they can enter. Second month, you develop arithmetic operators and you give it to them. Third month, the dependency, complete application is completed. Understood. So this is how spiral model used to done. But remember, right now, currently in IT market, no one is using. Okay, no one is using spiral model. Andisha, what kind of question you are asking? I asked spiral model. Will tell you. Put on mute, everyone. Everyone, put on mute. How come you people are unmuting? One second, be online. Let me call to them. No, it's not happening. Mute from here. Wait 1 second.
Muted.
I don't know. Can anyone unmute yourself? Anyone unmute yourself? Try to.
Yes,
Sorry, you
sir.
are
Unmuted.
Definitely.
Yes, sir, we can.
Pause. Pause 1 second. How it is possible? Arey, everyone put on mute. Arey. Everyone put on mute. Please, it is going to be distant. Okay. I don't know how come it is coming. Generally, it won't come. Even I'm muting them. Okay. It's okay. Now it's a problem. How come I can't unmute myself under? Bugs are there. Okay, there. Arey, see. Copy this one, and after that, copy this diagram. Developing application, very easy model that this is. You are going to develop an application module by module, A, B, C, module by module, and we are going to deliver the application to the customer. First, we will develop A module, then B module, then C module, and one by one, we are going to deliver that application to the customer. That is called spiral model. Very easy there. But when we are testing together, we are going to test. That's it. Why again? Yeah, A is a module. What question you are asking? A is a module. Completed, everyone. Copy this one diagram. Display the theory part. Okay. Sir, but a module is ready, hand over to the customer. No, sir, then what is the use of testing a module again? Arey, you have to test, when you are testing, you have to test combiningly. You have to test combiningly. That's what I'm telling. See, for example, you have tested compose and you delivered compose and inbox you delivered. After that you tested sent items. You have done sent items. When you want to test sent items, compose inbox also is required, because if you compose, then only it will go to sent items. Copy only diagram, don't see anything. Yes, yes, Ravindranath. Once everyone copied, let me know. Once again, I'm telling, from Monday, this problem will not be there. Whatever problem you are facing for logging issues, okay, from Monday, because today afternoon by 2 o'clock, you open your Skillrary and you see your manual testing and aptitude course will be assigned to all you people. Timings and all will be assigned. From Monday, at that time, you don't need to call to HR for the link and all. Until your course is completed online, you can open the Skillrary application, you can log in, that's it. Okay? Already assigned? Nowadays, no company is using this model, right? So, old model. Okay? Can I arrange this? For experienced people, no need of aptitude class. Oh, you want diagram? Okay. Copy paste. Experienced people, aptitude is not required, right? No interviewer will ask you aptitude for experience. There is no aptitude in your life only, waste of learning. For you people, projects, you learn some major projects for experienced people. Freshers, mandatory, they have to learn aptitude. They have to attend aptitude. Okay, completed everyone? Fine. Now, I'll tell you advantages and disadvantages. Advantages. Advantages. And disadvantages. Meghna, that one you have to check with HR. Why for freshers aptitude is compulsory? Because in interview they are asking. In interview they are asking. That's it. Okay. And imagine there are 3 modules: A, B, C. You are working on A. Working on A. Okay. First of all, imagine it's a 3 months of project. Imagine it's a 3 months of project. Okay, 3 months of project. After that, you work for 2 months. You work for 2 months. After 2 months, customer wants to change requirement. Will you allow or not? Will you allow or not? And we have to allow. We have to allow. It's a 3 months of project. After 2 months, customer wants to see whatever work you have done based on requirement. Based on requirement. Now customer wants to change the requirement. We have to allow. Otherwise, customer, we can't satisfy customer. Okay. For example, you are working on a module. Customer wants to change requirement on C module. Okay, C module. Now see, other than waterfall model, we will allow every. Okay, fine. See, we are working on A. Customer wants to change the requirement on C module. Will it affect you? First of all, it won't affect because C module we haven't started only. C module we haven't started only. Okay, even if they remove C module also fine. Okay, so first point, first advantage is flexible for changing the requirement. Flexible for changing the requirement. Okay. What if customer wants to change requirement on A only? Okay, good. What if customer wants to change the requirement which is already developed? There is a separate concept called regression testing. Very big concept. In that you will learn that. Okay, regression testing. You will learn in that topic. But right now you have an option at least. Okay, when you are working on A, customer wants to change the module on C, requirement on C. Fine. What is there in that? So flexible for changing the requirement or not? Yes. Rabi Narayan, that's what I said. If you're working on B, customer wants to change the requirement on A, then there is a separate concept called regression testing. You will learn later. Okay, but yes, we will allow. But we will allow. Okay, next. Okay, next. Customer can use the application in the early stages or not? Partially. Customer can use the application in the early stages. Okay, at least partially he can use, right? Customer can use the application in the early stage itself. Partially, at least they can use. It's an advantage. It's an advantage. How, sir? Hey, customer can use the application in the early stage means first we will deliver the module A, module by module. Spiral model means we are going to deliver the application module by module, right? First we will deliver the module A. So at least they can use A module, then module B. Then at least they can use like Excel sheet. That's what example I have taken, right? Like Excel sheet, like that only. Okay. Okay. Next. Developers and test engineers will have more knowledge on application. Developers and test engineers will have more knowledge on application. Why? Why? Tell me why. How many answers you are giving, right? Oh, Arey, you people are overthinkers, overachievers. People only do payroll in application because modules are dependent on each other because they are developer and testing module by models. Oh, you are asking question. Good, right? Pratik sir, right. We are delivering it module by module. Array, simple logic. Simple logic. For example, stop. Enough. For example, if I say tomorrow your manual testing class starts at morning 8 o'clock. If I say morning 8 a.m. Okay, and I will keep on teaching till evening 8 p.m. Till evening 8 p.m. I was teaching. Die. You will also die. I will also die. You will also die. I will also die. Okay, and you will not get anything also. You will not understand anything also. But instead of that, if I take today one topic, tomorrow one topic, day after tomorrow one topic, you will be having clarity on subject. Okay, Array, you would have purchased smartphones, or every one of you have smartphones. You people are using from past 6 months, 1 year, more than 1 year also some people. But in your smartphones, there are 60-70 applications are there. There are some applications you never opened till now, even after a year. You never opened, not even once. You never opened that application. You never opened. Not even once in that application. Understood. So at a time, if they give you 60-70 applications at a time, if they give you after 1 year also, you never open till now. You never ever opened that application. Okay, but instead of that, today WhatsApp application I have given. Tomorrow Instagram application I have given. Day after tomorrow contacts I have given. After that calls I have given. You will be having clarity on applications. Same way, at a time, if I deliver all the modules at a complete application at a time, if I develop, I will not be having clarity. But instead of that, since I am developing module by module, okay, I will be having clarity on the application. Clear, everyone? Okay. Okay, done. Now, disadvantages. These are the advantages, disadvantages now. Okay. What are the disadvantages? Okay. First one. No parallel deliverable. I think you know this disadvantage. No parallel deliverable. Sir, we get better feedback of the application from user. Okay. Okay. No parallel deliverable means what? No two teams are working simultaneously. Means after design, then coding. after coding, then testing. Okay, after design, then testing. After coding, then testing. So what will happen in 1 second? Okay, so no parallel deliverable means no two teams are working simultaneously. In brackets, you can write no two teams are working simultaneously. Okay, say after design coding, after coding testing, when they are doing design, developers have to sit idle. When they are doing coding, test engineers have to sit idle. Obviously, when developers are writing code, imagine developers took 3 months of time to write a code. What test engineers will do? They have to sit idle. Yes or no? They have to sit idle. They don't have any work. Yes. Will you take salary? Will you take salary? For this, yes, everyone are telling yes, always. Why should I pay? Why should I pay when you are not doing work? It's a disadvantage for me. It's a loss for me. So that's why in spiral model, no parallel deliverable. It's one of the disadvantage. Okay. Second one, requirement review does not exist. Requirement review does not exist. Means what? Same. Once the requirement is collected by business analyst, no one have reviewed. See, right now you are writing notes. Who knows that you are writing right or wrong? I should review your notes, then only I come to know that whether it is right or wrong. If you write wrong, you will study wrong. You will perform in the interview wrong. Okay, so if business analysts have collected wrong requirement, no one have reviewed that requirement. We are blindly following that requirement. Understood? That is called requirement review does not exist. These two are the disadvantages. Clear everyone, advantage and disadvantage? Okay. Copy advantages and disadvantages. Just flexible for changing the requirement. They can change the requirement. When you are working on A module, they can change the requirement on C. No, Yamni. Copy. 1 second. What's the question? There are multiple questions I got right. 1 second, be online. Let me check. Sir, in disadvantage, we can have reverse flow of works more. Sir, if the BA correct wrong input, then the first module, when it delivered to customer, it will different from the customer what he want. See, it's not like that. What you are telling, what you are thinking is out of box. It depends. It depends. It might be anything. Okay, explain second disadvantage, sir. Second disadvantage is only one thing. BA, if business analyst is collecting requirement, if business analysts have collected wrong requirement, right now I'm teaching to 300 people. Out of 300, 2 people have written wrong notes. Those 2 people blindly they'll follow. Blindly they'll follow that requirement. That notes. In the same way, we have collected requirement. If we have collected wrong requirement, blindly they'll follow. Blindly we are following. Okay. So please explain third point. Developer and test engineer will have more knowledge on application because complete application are not developing by them at a time. At a time, see, in an application, for example, if 50 modules are there, complete application they are not developing at a time. They are developing one module. Means one module they are working, they are testing, they are delivering. After that, one module, then testing, then delivering. That's why developer and test engineer will have more knowledge on application. Please repeat disadvantages. Disadvantages, no parallel deliverable. Souvik Roy, yesterday you attended. If you attended yesterday, you won't ask this. Sir, if module is delivered after the use of and it's changes again. Yes. Virtually, yes. If client wants to change, if for example you deliver the module A, after the customer wants to change some requirement in module A only, again you change, again they ask, again and again we have to change it. Pooja Kumari explained third one. We work on A module and customer asks change requirement A, we will allow or not. We have to allow Hari Krishna. That's what 5 times I said that one. Sir, if the BA correct wrong input, Sahu, I explained that one. So there is no advantages for waterfall model. You haven't discussed yesterday. There is no advantages of waterfall model. I said. What is the review, sir? From whom review? And a review means they are going to check the requirement, right or wrong. That is called review. That is called review. Sir, if module A is delivered after use of client, virtually I answered your question. Customer will give all the modules at a time, or will give one by one after delivering a particular module. See, it depends upon customer. First of all, customer will give the complete requirement at a time. Customer will give the complete requirement at a time. Okay. In the middle, if customer wants to change, they will change. That's up to them. In the middle, if they want to change, it's up to them. Okay. Everyone understood? Any other questions are there? What is the tester role in this model? You have to test the application, right? Test engineer role will never change. They have to test the application. In which purpose we are using spiral model? See, spiral model when we use, I will tell you that. Everyone have written this one. Can I erase? Okay. When do we go for spiral model? When do we go for spiral model? Okay. Okay. There is an application called Gmail. Gmail contains compose, inbox, sent items, drafts, trash. Imagine 5 modules are there. Can I say all 5 modules are dependent on each other? Can I say all dependent? Outbox, send items and outbox both are same. What kind of question you are asking? Okay. If you send an email from Compose, it will go to inbox. Relation is there. If you send an email from Compose, it will go to send items. Relation is there. From Compose, mail will go to drafts. From trash, you can forward to inbox. From trash, we can forward to send items. Okay, means all these modules are dependent on each other. Every module have a relation with another module. Okay, for example, if there is one more module called help, there is one more module called help. Help is an independent module. It is not dependent on any of these modules. Okay, so when do we go for spiral model? Means when modules are dependent on each other. When modules are dependent on each other, all these modules are dependent on each other. When modules are dependent on each other, we'll go for spiral model. Clear? Clear? Okay. Now, one important thing I want to tell. Don't think that every time they'll develop only one module. Every time they'll develop only one module. For example, okay. Now see, those modules are dependent on each other. So these all 5 modules I consider as A, one iteration. Okay. These 2 modules I consider as B. Okay. These 2 modules I consider as C. Okay. At that time, we will take the requirement of Compose, inbox, and items, start, slash at a time. We will design all 5 modules at a time. We will write code for all the 5 modules. We will test all 5 modules and we will deliver to the customer. That is one iteration. Okay. After that, B. After that, C means it's not like one single module we will develop. It might be single module or it might be multiple modules because these modules together, if I give it to customer, they can use. If I give only Compose to the customer, can they use? They can't use. Simply they will type only. That's it. Nothing else they can do. But if I give Compose, inbox, and items at a time, at least they can send an email to someone and that person can send an email to this person also. Conversation will happen. At least partially their work can be done. You understood, everyone? Everyone understood this logic? Okay. Don't think that developing application module by module means only one module. Don't think like that. What if among all only one does not depend on any other module? Oh, it's okay, fine. Sushil, it's okay, fine. Whether it might be dependent or it might not be dependent, it's fine. At least, see, final motto is customer is using the application at least partially or not. Okay, once again explain. Okay, see, I said that spiral model means developing application module by module. Compose is one module, inbox is one module, send items is one module. Don't think that they will develop Compose and they will deliver to the customer. Logically, you think, if I develop Compose module and if I deliver to you, any use is there. You will just type that message. Until inbox comes, you have to wait. Any use is there. So what I'll do, Compose, inbox, and items, dark slash, all are dependent modules, right? I will consider all these things as one iteration. One iteration. Okay, called A. So we have seen in spiral model, requirement of A. We have seen that requirement of A. Here A is nothing but 5 modules. Here A is nothing but 5 modules. So we are going to design of A. We are going to design A means 5 modules. We are going to code A. A means 5 modules. We are going to test A and we are going to deliver. Here testing means 5 modules. All dependent modules. Okay, 5 modules, not components. Components are different. 5 modules. Understood? After that, we'll go for B. After that, we'll go for B. Again, B contains 2 modules. B contains 2 modules. Okay. So again, requirement of B. Okay. Requirement design of B. Design of B. Again, coding of B. But when it comes to testing of A plus B. Yes, Kirtana, right only. Okay, but we'll use the terminology as module. That's it. Okay, so when it comes to testing, A and B both combiningly. Whenever you get an update in your phone, new update is available. You'll get it, right? Whenever you get a new update, if you always observe, new modules alone will not come. Along with old modules, new features will be there. Along with old modules, new features will be there. Same thing. Okay. So then we can say that here we are checking for A equation, then B equation, then C. Yes. Sky Moon Malik. Right only there. That's what. But when we are answering, we will tell that developing application module by module. Okay, spiral model is also known as iteration model. We are going to deliver iteration. Arey, Nanda Kumar, see, one Raja asked me one question. Sir, B modules health and settings is not dependent. Then how can we make it as one iteration? There is no rule that only dependent modules have to make it as one iteration. There is no rule like that. Okay? Dependent modules will make it as one iteration. Independent modules also you can combine and you can make it as one iteration. Okay. Even though there is no link between A and B module, we test both. Yes, we have to test both. That's what I told you, right? You will get a new update is available. WhatsApp you take, you will get new update is available in your phone. When you get a new update, means new features added. But remember, you will get an update along with old features, new features are added. Old features are haven't deleted. Same thing here also. Along with old things, everything we are going to test and everything we are going to deliver to the customer. Everyone clear? Okay. Again, I am telling there is no use of this. This model is completely outdated. Okay, but in interview they are asking you what are the models you know. Okay, that's the reason you are learning all these things. In interview, to clear interview, at least you should know all these things. But once you step, when I say no use means when you step into the company, lifelong you won't use this model. That is what no use. Okay. Clear, everyone? Okay. Done, right? See, I'll summarize the concept. I'll summarize the concept. Okay. Spiral model means developing application module by module and delivering to the customer. Okay, customer will give requirement, BA will collect the requirement. It's a huge requirement. Okay, so they are going to divide into modules, some iterations. They are going to develop, they are going to test, and they are going to deliver to the customer. That is called spiral model. Okay, in spiral model there are advantages and disadvantages. Advantages are like when you are in the project, middle of the project, if customer wants to change the requirement, we have to allow. We have to allow, even though you started work, even though you finished work, customer wants to change the requirement, you have to allow. Okay, so flexible for changing the requirement is the first advantage. Flexible for changing the requirement means when you are working in one module, if customer asking changes in some other module which you haven't started work, customer wants to change the requirement. Okay, Nandakumar, I didn't understand your question only. Okay, so when customer wants to change the requirement in which you haven't started in the module, at that time we can change. Okay, there is nothing, even if they want to delete also, it's fine. Okay, that is called flexible for changing the requirement. Okay, next, developers and test engineers will have more knowledge on application. Why? Because instead of developing complete application at a time, we are developing application module by module. Okay, we are one module, small things, small things will be having more clarity. We'll be having more clarity on the application. Okay. Next, customer can use the application in the early stages, at least partially, because we are delivering the application module by module. So at least customer can use the application partially. Okay, next, disadvantages. No parallel deliverable means no two teams are working simultaneously. Means design phase, coding phase, testing phase, all three together they are not working, because after completion of design only coding, after completion of coding only testing. Okay, so one phase ends, then only another phase is starting. So no two teams are working simultaneously. That is called no parallel deliverable. Next, requirement review does not exist. Means if BA have collected a wrong requirement from the customer, if BA have corrected, array, when I'm telling the summary at that time you are typing the question, means you people are not listening. You won't listen at this time. When I'm telling summary, if you are typing question and sending, means you are not listening. If you won't listen, again you will ask me. Think once. You come into my position and you think once. 250 people at a time, they are asking questions. Same question. Whatever I taught you 2-3 times, same question again and again. If you are asking, in summary, if you ask me, then I can understand. Okay, you didn't understand. But if you didn't listen and if you are asking, that is very bad. Listen first. Listen. Let it be finished. After that, you ask me. I'll never say. I won't say. I'll never say. 100 times also, I will tell you. 100 times also. But without listening, don't ask me. Okay, listen. Okay. Now see. Requirement review does not exist. Means if BA have collected wrong requirement from the customer, BA is a human. Humans will do mistakes. Obviously, they may take wrong requirement. Customer have given right requirement, but BA have collected wrong requirement. But no one have reviewed that requirement. No one have checked that requirement. We are blindly following that requirement and we are developing and delivering the application to the customer. Okay. Then when do we go for okay, those two are disadvantages of spiral model. When do we go for spiral model? When modules are dependent on each other. When multiple modules, every module have a relation, have dependency. When modules are dependent on each other, we'll go for spiral model. Clear? This is all the summary. Suppose one module is done, but customer asks to change that. See, Likita, this question almost 4 or 5 times I said. Suppose one module is done, but customer asks to change that Then, sir, that's why I said, listen, this question I said already, some people already asked. I said 4-5 times. Already completed module also, if customer wants to change the requirement, we have to allow, we have to change. But that concept comes under regression testing. I said this word also. That regression testing is a big topic. Later you will learn. This also I said. Everyone done? Clear? Now any questions you have, you can ask me. Clear? Okay. Fine. Good. Now, how many models are there? Waterfall, spiral, 6 models are there. We'll teach you everything. Don't worry. We'll teach you everything. Okay. Now, what I want to tell you, every one of you check your skill. Not now. After completion of this session, every one of you check your skill ready and check your course is assigned or not. Manual testing course and aptitude course. You don't need to wait for the links. I don't need to wait for logging in. See, I also don't need to wait for logging, and you are waiting for 15-20 minutes, 30 minutes sometimes. You don't need to wait for that. Okay, directly on time it will start. Directly you can open that link until your classes are finished. Till then you can join through that link itself. If course is not added to your skill ready, then you have to contact HR. You just call to HR, tell your email ID, or you can drop a WhatsApp message stating that I am attending manual testing in so and so time, and that my details are not there in the skill ready, and share your email ID. They will add you. Or else you can call to HR and you can tell your email ID, tell that skill ready it was not added. Skill ready ID password will provide by whisper. You have to create once you contact HR, once you contact Sheila or Sheila right now she's only working. Once you contact her, okay, she will explain you people. Till exact time set to join tomorrow. It's showing 11, but you're starting class. Kirtana, that's what we have started class. We are logging only by 11 o'clock. Problem is some login issues are going on. Okay, some that links and all, online some things are going on. So that's why to avoid all these problems, at least good you have asked me. Other people haven't asked me. Some people are scolding me also. Fine, I'm ready to take scoldings. What I'm telling from Monday this problem will be solved. Tomorrow there is no class. Tomorrow Sunday. Okay, that's the reason. Or instead of sharing links, instead of logging in, for me also logging, issue all those things. Instead of all these things, skill ready directly it was updated. So you don't need to wait for anyone. Directly we can join. In which purpose we are using spiral model? Development application. What question you are asking here? To develop application. Sir, you said the dependent modules is designed. Well, the question is in module B, help and setting is independent. Then the module of Array Nanda Kumar. Just this is what I said. Again, see this question I said many times. Many times I said module B, if iteration B contains 3 modules, independent all modules also can be there. There is no rule that only dependent modules should be there. I said this one. Again, same question you are asking. Okay, tomorrow there is no class. Daily timing is 7 o'clock. 11 o'clock, fixed. There is no change. Okay, and tomorrow there is no class. Still, this model is useful, sir? No. This model no one is using. Updated models are there. From Monday you will learn. Updated models here. Okay, fine. Hello then. Bye bye. Take care of yourself. Be safe. Don't go out. Thank you all. Bye bye. Happy birthday.